Hey everybody, welcome back to Better Computer. My name is Matt, and today's video is a short one. We're not going to do a deep dive today. I just want to show you one specific feature of a Read Later app called Omnivore that is so good you might want to give the app a try for this alone. Now, it should be clear, I still use Readwise Reader as my Read Later app because it does a lot of things that are better for me than Omnivore, but this is so good, I find myself saving a couple articles here and there to Omnivore specifically so I can read them there, or listen to them, I should say. And the only way to show this off is to do a demo, so let's switch over to the iPad. Okay, so I'm here on my iPad and I've got an article saved to Omnivore. And so let's go ahead and tap into it. And before I even say anything else, I'm just going to play the article. So there's a headphones icon up here. I'm going to hit this and let's just listen.
Twitter demands academics who won't pay $42K/month delete any Twitter data they currently have vertical bar tech dirt. From the So Very Transparent department. Elon Musk has insisted that transparency is the key to trust in rebuilding Twitter in his image. He says it all the time. But of course, under Musk, Twitter has been significantly less transparent, choosing to skip its transparency reports and generally close itself off. But one of the key methods for transparency on Twitter has long been its willingness to allow academic researchers to access its API and do research around Twitter and its users.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it there because that voice sounds so good. And so if you click the little character icon down here at the bottom, we can actually go in and see that there's an option for ultra realistic voices. It's currently being tested, but they sound so good. Let's do another paragraph as the Josh ultra realistic voice so you can kind of see the difference here. So there's another one that's supposed to be very, very good, very high quality. Let's give it a listen.
This is how, for example, we were able to learn that, contrary to widespread belief, Twitter's moderation efforts actually favored conservatives rather than suppressed them, and that the bias in its moderation efforts was against misinformation, not any political ideology.
Okay, and so I apologize if that paragraph triggered you. I didn't actually mean to make this a political article, but here we are. So those are the two voices you can choose from. Again, I like the Bella one. If you turn this off, there's a whole bunch of other voices here, but they're more kind of computery. So I leave it on, and it's just an incredible way to listen to an article. It sounds so realistic. The tone that they use is excellent. And to give you an idea of like the comparison, let's start listening to that same article in Readwise. So you can kind of get an idea for the difference, which I also like. It's not the same. So let's give it a shot.
From the So Very Transparent department. Elon Musk has insisted that transparency is the key to trust in rebuilding Twitter in his image. He says it all the time. But, of course, under Musk, Twitter has been significantly less transparent, choosing to skip its transparency reports and generally close itself off. But one of the key methods for transparency on Twitter has long been its willingness to allow academic researchers to access its API and do research around Twitter and its users.
Okay, so the voice is, I think, pretty good, and it's totally sufficient, but it definitely sounds more robotic than the one in Omnivore. And the one thing that I really like about what Readwise does is it highlights the words as it goes, rather than having a separate view. So in Omnivore, I'm in this view while it's reading, but if I want to actually highlight it, I have to go back to the article. It doesn't sync my position, and then I can highlight from here. So that's a little less convenient, but the voices in Omnivore are so good. And I'll leave a link to in the description to the app in the App Store. It's a free download. There's actually, as far as I can tell, no way to pay for it. So it's totally free right now. Yeah, you can give it a shot and see if you like it. But if you listen to articles in your Read Later app, I think Omnivore is absolutely worth a look just to see if this moves the needle for you. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.